Hi, I'm Hugh, and I'm sitting in my farmhouse that was built in about 1883. We have just completed the renovation of the downstairs part of this house. And I want to take that opportunity to talk to you about duct work and renovations and the idea of form versus function. Any design, any house, any design is going to have compromises between form versus function. You may want a whole lot of windows, but if you have a whole lot of windows in your house, that will change the heat load for one thing, but it will also impact on how much wall space you have and whether you can put a tall armoire like I have behind me on that wall. You can't do it if you have a window there. So there are two things that I really want to point out. I was just talking about ductwork, and in this house you can see we have floor registers. And there's one there. We'll walk around. There's another one under the window in the front, one by the door, pardon the mess, another one by the front door. There's an example right there of form versus function. Normally that register would be put parallel to the wall, wouldn't stick out, and it wouldn't be in the doorway. This basement has 10 or 12 inch beams underneath, so you're restricted in where you can go. So I love that being just exactly where it is, because it wasn't going to be put horizontally. Then I'm looking out here again. We've got a register, a grill for forced air heating right in front of the patio door. So that works really well. But the thing about this house, when we did the renovation, and I'll step back and give you a look, the beams in this house run side to side through the house. So when we discovered that, when we ripped it all apart, that was something I really wanted to hang on to. We had a choice to make, and our choice was that we're not going to have ductwork going to the upstairs. Ductwork, by its nature, takes up a certain volume. There's no point in putting it in if it's too small, and I just couldn't live with the fact that I was going to have to cover up those beams somewhere. And so what we did was we retained the electric baseboard heat upstairs, and if we want supplemental heat or a little bit of supplemental cooling, we'll open the doors at the bottom of the stairs and there's some natural draft occurs. That involved a compromise between form and function. Where we did have a little bit of ductwork, and I'll show you the bathroom's not quite finished, we have a bulkhead in the bathroom. Again, that's a question of form versus function. I really didn't want it. It makes the room look smaller, but I didn't have too much choice. This short little video is just really a cautionary tale. The idea is that when you're renovating any house, there are always choices, be it your windows, your kitchen cupboards, how your doors function, whether they swing in, out. There's always choices to be made. Many designers don't take into account the space that's required for ductwork. And so again, you may not always get the optimum. When you go into that project, that kind of project, your heating and the efficiency of that heating is going to be a choice that you're going to make. And I'd rather forewarn you up front, talk to your designer about us, get us involved at an early stage in the project, not at the end, and it'll go pretty well for you.